Hello. So I wanted to record another video to tell you about my fecal microbiota transplant, which went really well, actually, and I'm feeling pretty good today. So let's see. In my last video, I was talking about some of the prep I had to do, the one day of clear liquids only, and then the second day was clear liquids until like 10:30 in the morning for me. And then I had to do, I had to do the prep kit kind of thing the day before and the day of. So that's, just like preparing for a colonoscopy. And that wasn't bad either. So that was fine. And let's see. So my husband drove me to the hospital. You have to have a driver. And I had to show up with a list of my medications and got to the hospital and they kind of pointed me in the direction of registration. I went to registration and paid some money. And I had to, for mine, I had to pay the gastroenterologist like 700 something. And then at the hospital, they were only charging me $35 because the insurance was going to cover the rest. And I have Regents, which is Blue Cross Blue Shield. And I think I'm going to get reimbursed by the gastroenterologist for part of that 700. So I don't think it's going to be super costly. So I did all that. They gave me, a wristband that had my name and date of birth on it, all of that. Then they sent me to the surgery waiting area. And then I waited there. I was called back and they took me to a room. And the nurse came in and she, took my list of medications. And I don't take that many. I'm treating a different condition. So I take a couple medications. So, so I talked to the nurse and then eventually she had me put on a hospital gown and get into the hospital bed. And then I just kind of hung out for a while, just like turned on the TV, hung out. Then they finally wheeled me down to the endoscopy section of the hospital. And and when I was in the other room, they put in an IV. And then I was wheeled down to the endoscopy section. And then I had to wait for the gastroenterologist to come there. And her procedure that she was doing just before mine was running late. So I had to wait about half an hour in there. So me and the nurse hung out, just kind of chatted, and she was very friendly. And then my gastroenterologist finally arrived and she wanted to know if I had any questions, which I did. I asked her, can I go back to work on Monday? Because the procedure was on Friday, yesterday. And she said, yes. And you want to just take all the contact precautions. So don't, share food or drink or, I'm not even like, having any physical contact with people or whatever. So, she said it was fine. So I plan to work next week, starting on Monday. I'm very happy about that. And I own my own business, so I have to work. And I like my job too. Anyhow, let's see. So, and then I also was wondering about, will I need to sort of decontaminate my house with bleach? She said, not a bad idea. Bleach wipes, wiping down toilets, wiping down sinks, and, everything and anything I touched, I guess, is kind of the way I'm taking it. So, and I asked her about laundry. Is there anything particular I need to do? Washing laundry a certain way. She said, just wash it like normal. I asked her if I needed to eat any particular kinds of foods or avoid foods. She said, eat your normal diet. I did look up today. There is a microbiome diet that has a lot of good things on there. So I'm checking that out. Also asked her about probiotics, and she said, sure, go ahead and take them if you want to. You don't have to, but feel free, kind of thing. So that was a really quick conversation. And then they put the anesthesia in my IV, and I think it took like 30 seconds at most. And then I was out. And then I don't remember when I came to. I just remember like being back in the room that I was in before. So I can't remember if I was wheeled, if I remember being wheeled back or not. That's really hazy. I'm not sure. But anyway, I was back in the room, and then they told me to hold it in. So the material that they put in, they said, you know, you want to hold it in. And I had heard like lay on your side, but they said just stay laying on your back. So I laid on my back for half an hour holding it in, and they put a bedside commode next to the bed. And after half an hour, it was like time to go. And now I'm kind of wishing, you know, that I had kind of fought through that and maybe held it in longer, just because I worry that maybe I didn't hold it in long enough. But they said half an hour was all that was needed. So I hope that that was long enough. So I, you know, jumped on the commode, and, you know, but then the nurse was saying, you know, the more you can hold in, the better. So, but I don't think I was able to hold it in. I don't know. Anyway, eventually, you know, after getting off the commode, my husband arrived and got dressed, and he drove me home. And, you know, I had worried that it was going to be like a messy car ride home or something. I actually asked for an adult diaper for the ride home, and didn't really need it, but I was glad that I had it just in case. I was worried that there was more in there and it was gonna come out, but nothing like that. I was worried about needing to put like a trash bag down on the seat to protect the seat. Nothing like that needed. So yeah, just got home, and then I wanted to lay down just in case there was anything still left in there to sort of hold it in longer. So I laid down for maybe an hour or something, and then got up, and really the only thing that was coming out was just gas at that point. So yeah, and then, you know, I didn't feel that bad. I felt okay, and but then around like 9 p.m. I got really tired. So but I couldn't fall asleep for a while, so I probably went to bed around 11 p.m. or something. But woke up this morning feeling pretty good today, and I would say I'm lower energy than normal. I think, you know, the anesthesia kind of, maybe it's a little bit of a hangover from the anesthesia or something. But I feel like a normal person. So, and I'm just doing laundry. I'm wiping down everything with bleach wipes, especially toilets, sinks, you know, things like that, showers. So just decontaminating the house, dealing with laundry. And I've decided to go ahead and do the probiotics. I wasn't so sure about that. So I'm taking Saccharomyces boulardii and a prebiotic, the Biotagen from Claire Labs, which is Klaire, I believe, or it might be Klair. I can't remember, but something like that. And I'm taking the Biospora from Claire Labs and the VSL number 3 and another probiotic as well. And I'm also taking this other supplement that's supposed to be good for kind of killing bugs, bad bugs, berberine, I think it's called. So anyway, that's pretty much it. And oh, they said that if I don't have any C. diff within the next 8 weeks, then I'm considered cured. So wish me luck. Really hoping that that's the case. So if I come down with C. diff again, which I really hope that I don't, I will make another video. But hopefully my next video will be in August when I can say it's been 8 weeks and it didn't come back and I'm cured. So hopefully that will be the case. So good luck on your journey if you're going to get a FMT or whatever you're choosing to do. Hope it works well for you. Take care.